documenting my 19.2 collection. This one here that I never remember I have is a planer, 19.2 volt planer. Then we have a 19.2 volt polisher, which I never remember I have no use for. I have a 19.2 cutoff tool, which I don't think I've ever used. And I'm not exactly sure what you use that for. No fucking clue. I have a Sawzall. What the hell do you need that for? Then we have a 19.2 stapler. Never used that. Don't know why I have that. Probably bought it on sale. Then we have a 19.2 volt. That is a blower and a sucker. Blows and sucks, I believe. Blower and a vacuum, sorry. And then we have, down here, we have, this is the normal drill. It's the slower, cheap one. This is the big boy drill, variable. This is a replacement because I let the kid borrow one and she didn't fucking return in time, so I grabbed this on eBay for 20 bucks. Well worth it. Here's a tire inflator. This thing's a piece of shit. So I replaced, well, it's not a piece of shit, it's nozzle's a piece of shit. So I cut it off and replaced it with this to make it so it works. This is one I had no idea that I had. I was just about to buy one off eBay. This is a 1/4 inch impact. I did not know I fucking had this. I was just getting ready to eBay it. This is brand new. I would never fucking use this. Those bits, fucking brand new. Everything's brand new except for that rust right there. And then we have a sucker. I've used this a few times. Then we have the light. I used to use this until the light blew. Back in the day, probably 20 years ago, because we didn't have LEDs yet. And I just looked at it, and that fucking stupid ass light bulb is a 19.2 volt light bulb. You're never gonna find that shit. Useless. And I also used to use this one all the time before LED until its bulb blew out. But I would never use either of these ever again because we have LED. And usually I just work with the flashlight in my mouth anyway. I just like that better. And we have a circular saw. That's a 5.5 inch wheel, I believe. Circular saw. This one is one of the newer models and has the laser line. Put the laser line down. So you cut along the laser line. And then over to here, we have, I believe this is an orbital sander. Corner sander, whatever. 11,000 RPM. I don't know. Whatever. This is a sander. I probably used this once. And we have my original that I finally got back from the kid. Power driver. It has the high and low speed for lots of torque. And then we have the Sawzall, which I use a lot, especially on the fucking car. Bolts you don't get off, you just fucking cut them off. Fuck them. But I never realized before that I could probably just use this to get bolts off. This is my impact that I finally bought a couple years ago on sale. A 1/2 inch impact will tend to get off bolts that are jammed and won't come off, so you don't have to saw them off. I should have used that. And I think that's all my tools. I just leave them piled up here. That's why the 1/4 inch impact was buried at the bottom there, and I never knew I had it. Various batteries, tons of batteries all over the place. And that would be my Craftsman 19.2 collection. Bro, I started buying these years ago. Baby. Oh yeah, here's the chargers. I got some chargers in Clarence. I got a charger there. That's the quick charger. And the other charger's there. The other old charger's there. Battery, these are old batteries. This battery works. That battery's dead, dead, dead. Taken apart, dead, dead. But I got some cheap, those are shitters, are NiCh. I got some nickel metal hydride. Those are. Don't need no lithium ion when you get nickel metal hydride. As long as it's not NiCh, they're good. And then I just realized that I have this, but that's not 19.2. 3D sander. No clue what I would use that on. I opened it up. It looks like I've never used it before. And the hoarders bought this. Let's say at Walmart. I never use lights like this. It'd be pretty damn cool. It's pretty friggin' bright. But like I said, I usually just put the flashlight in my mouth and use that as a light. Makes it much easier. Yeah, bro. And I have tons of Sawzall blades because I keep forgetting I already have them. I found that buried at the bottom. There's a whole other pack of them. This one I knew I had because I always leave it up front. That one I had no clue. Never used it. It's not even opened. Well, is this more Sawzall shit? Shit. My lord. When the fuck did I do this? God damn. Holy shit. Yeah, I guess I went Sawzall crazy. Is this open? Oh, that's the Stormman. Yeah, oh well. Sawzall's pretty fun. Cut up everything. Alrighty then. The stick?
Yeah.
Can you get me it?
Bye.
Can you give me the stick? The stick. Can you give me the stick? The stick? No, not that. Stick. The stick there. The red on it. Yeah, that one works.